They told you that if you want something badly enough, you can have it. Just believe, they said. Just visualize it, affirm it, claim it. They gave you steps. Speak it into the universe. Raise your vibration. Act as if it's already done. And you tried. You truly did. You journaled under moonlight. You recited mantras with your whole heart. You envisioned the life you dreamed of until it made you cry. But somewhere deep down, even as you went through the motions, you felt it, a quiet resistance, a part of you that whispered, "Why hasn't it worked yet? What am I doing wrong?" That's where the truth begins. Because the truth about manifestation is not what they packaged in glossy books or trending online videos. It is not a quick fix or a secret code. It is a sacred art, a return to energetic integrity. You are not a magnet for what you want. You are a mirror for what you are. And your deepest beliefs, not your conscious desires, are the blueprint of your reality. That's why you can say all the right words and still attract more struggle. That's why your vision board might be beautiful, and yet your life feels like it's standing still. Because manifestation does not obey your voice, it obeys your vibration. And vibration is not created by your surface thoughts. It's shaped by your soul's story, by every wound you've carried, every identity you've worn, every truth you've swallowed to survive. If you believe, even silently, that you are unworthy of love, life will echo back that belief. If you were taught that money is dangerous, or joy is fleeting, or peace is earned through suffering, the universe will reflect that programming in full fidelity, not to punish you, but to reveal you. Because manifestation is a mirror. It's not judging you. It's showing you who you're being. This is why true manifestation work is not about faking high vibes. It's not about plastering smiles over pain or pretending your shadows don't exist. Real manifestation begins the moment you turn inward and meet your unconscious beliefs with compassion. It begins when you say, "If I've been creating this reality, I'm ready to meet the part of me that created it." That is not weakness. That is power. Because now you are no longer casting spells with fear. You are learning to speak the language of your soul. And your soul does not respond to manipulation. It responds to remembrance. The most powerful manifestors are not the loudest. They are not chasing, forcing, or trying to control outcomes. They are the ones who have cleared the static within, who have faced their inner chaos and found peace in the wreckage, who have made space for the new by honoring the old. They are the ones who have remembered that they are not just asking the universe to deliver something, they are becoming someone. And from that becoming, everything flows. We were never meant to use manifestation as a tool to escape our pain. We were meant to alchemize that pain into clarity, into presence, into creation. That's why your reality is not a random set of events. It is a perfect match to the energy you most often embody. If your soul is still grieving, still afraid, still doubting, your world will speak that language, but not to trap you, to awaken you, to remind you of the places inside where love is still waiting to be claimed. Because that's the secret most forget. Manifestation is less about getting and more about clearing. Clearing what stands between you and the version of yourself that already has it. You are not separate from your desires. You are their source. The moment you stop trying to get something from life and start asking, who must I become to naturally receive this? That is the moment your reality begins to shift. Not because the universe is finally listening, but because you finally are. You've tuned into the frequency of your truth, and truth doesn't need to be chased. It magnetizes everything aligned with it, without struggle, without force. So if your manifestations haven't arrived, it's not a failure. It's a message, a whisper from the deeper realms saying, there is something within you that still wants to be seen, held, released. The world outside you is not late. It is waiting for you to return to yourself, fully, authentically, without masks, without pretending. Because manifestation isn't about scripting your desires into existence. It's about sculpting your energy into alignment. And alignment doesn't happen in the mind. It happens in the body, in the breath, in the sacred, often painful act of unbecoming everything you're not. This is where the journey truly begins. Not in the asking, but in the allowing. Not in the grasping, but in the surrender. The universe is not withholding from you. It's holding a mirror up to you. And the moment you meet your own reflection with radical truth, something ancient within you will stir. A memory, a knowing, a silent but unmistakable signal. You were never separate from your dreams. You were simply asleep to your own power. Most people think receiving is easy, but it's not. Not when your body has learned to brace for disappointment. Not when your nervous system still expects the worst. You may want love, wealth, peace, but if a part of you believes it's unsafe, you'll unconsciously block it. Manifestation isn't broken. It's just revealing the places inside you that still need to feel safe, seen, and healed. Because real manifestation doesn't bypass your trauma. It invites you to transform it. Every desire you have is calling you into a new version of yourself. And the space between who you are and who you're becoming, that's the work, the shedding, the healing, the expansion. That space is sacred. It's not a delay, it's preparation. You don't just receive your desires, you grow into the identity that can hold them. That's why it feels messy. That's why some things take time, because alignment can't be rushed. So let go of the timeline, release the pressure. This isn't about speed, it's about readiness. Sometimes the universe isn't saying no, it's saying not until you believe you're worthy without needing to prove it. And worthiness doesn't come from outcomes, it comes from presence, from anchoring into the now, from learning to trust even when there's no visible proof. Manifestation is not about force, it's not about faking joy or forcing positive thoughts. It's about becoming energetically clear, letting go of the noise, meeting your emotions with honesty, not avoidance. That's when things shift, not because you forced them, but because you aligned with them. When you're truly ready to receive, you won't need to chase, you'll allow. So ask yourself, not just what do I want, but who am I becoming? What am I finally ready to release? The truth is, your dreams already exist. They're just waiting for the version of you who can meet them without fear. And when that version finally arrives, you'll understand. The real miracle wasn't the thing you manifested. It was the you who emerged in the process.